I bet you anything, because I know so many big girls, they're sitting at home right now thinking, that bitch could have done something way better. And for her to be complaining that she's a plus size, bitch, you had how many yards of fabric? You could have made something. You walked into the workroom being big. She did the splits because she knew
that she was one of the weakest links.
That it wasn't all that.
You're obviously pulling a stunt because you're feeling insecure about your position and your placement, you know? If I fall down on the ground, you get an ambulance, bitch. Something's wrong.
Complaining is just wanting people to feel sorry for you. Everybody else has to work with the same kind of material, so you're just wasting your time.
She had that thing on her head.
She worked more on her head than she did on her body.
I think that was the downfall for her, though, because she was taking so much time making that piece.
She was taking too much time complaining about how big she is.
She's doing nothing but cutting Mystique up, left and right. Fat bitch this, blah, 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 that, everything. They honestly did not have a manicure that was her size.
Mine's size 4. Mine's not my size either.
Is that too big or too small?
It's way too small.
Okay, but you can add to that.
I did, and so can she. What'd they say?
I'm not telling.
Honey, if you have a negative ass attitude, then you should go home. Bad manners, just rude, blatantly mean.
I can fight. I can start a fight.
Start a fight with who? I heard fight. Who wants to fight? I heard fight.
What I tell you about
Nobody wants to fight right now.
I heard it come out of.
Well, let me take this from you so you don't hit nobody with it.
I don't gotta hit your ass to probably get voted off, bitch.
Hit me. Do it.
Walk off.
Do it.
Step off,
Do
bitch.
it.
You better
Do
fucking
it.
step
No,
off.
what you
I
need
will
to
fuck
do
you
is
up.
fuck
Step
me
the
up,
hell.
then.
Bitch,
Fuck
step
me
the
up.
fuck off.
Hit me.
Step the fuck off.
You have no manners.
I
You
don't
have no class and no manners.
No class, no manners. You piss me off some more, I will whoop your fucking ass. Bitch, I am from Chicago.
Go fix your hair. Fix your mug.
I don't need to fix my mug, bitch.
Honey, you do need to fix your mug.
Sweetie.
She's in my mug.
Lose the weight fucking out.
Lost.
That will take
you
the
already
lose the weight
lost. That's your choice, honey. What you need to do is close your mouth, because nobody cares about you complaining. That's your problem. Honey, this is a competition, sweetheart.
You're not worth it. Let me walk off. I am happy for her. It would have been the first person I fought in heels.
Hallelujah.
I just think that Shangela is a little bit more polished than maybe someone else. They should have been in the bottom two. Everything was fine. We're professionals.
I was like, okay, if she walked past me, should I trip her? Or should I hit her?
Libation, libation, libation. Ow, get on up. Ow! I love it. If she lives to die another day, then she lives to die another day. Right. They said if that I moved it any closer to the heat, that my bracelet would start turning into popcorn.
She put the maze in her walk with that corn in her hand, bitch.
Well, all right. Can I just focus on lip syncing for my life? I just playing. Where my homegirls at?
Sweetie, I would have been in LA Penitentiary.
Hallelujah.
I think when you initially meet people, you're always gonna get along. And then there's gonna be that person that becomes like wet sand in your underwear at the beach. And slowly it just creates a rash and you're over it.
I like your lips.
She wants to go over and sit on your nose.
Well, I like you. I think you're the hottest guy. Raven, little black hair, tall boy, tall girl. She's very pretty. You're Donatella Versace with a better tan without the Cheeto color.
She has acrylic toenails with white French tips.
Your wig is beautiful.
That's edgy. That's editorial.
Ow! My nuts.
Where do you put your nuts?
Well, right now,
In between two heels.
Mine are out right now. There's no way I was tucking with this dress on. Because you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can shake, you can dance, but you can't keep that last drop from getting in your pants.
some of the girls I know in Boston cut little holes. Cut holes in every one.
I got Kathy and I looked right at her and she went,
Yeah.
and I was all,
Santino scares me though.
he said, oh, she's giving me Donatella Versace.
When I first walked in, I thought Raven was, I thought you were absolutely gorgeous.
Honestly, when I started seeing these bitches walk in, I thought, am I on the right show? Like, all of them look like girls. They're looking for some, like, beauty and fish. They're not looking for something from every different walk.
I'm a man. I have to wear fake boobs. I have to tuck my dick between my legs. I'm a drag queen. I'm not a drag because I don't want a vagina. I don't want boobs.
I want her tested for hormones, bitch.
I went to high school in drag on Halloween, last day of school, that kind of stuff. Homecoming.
You went as a girl to homecoming?
Yes.
That's tranny-like, though. I would think, don't you?
I was tortured. Literally, I started getting called faggot when I was in first grade. Well, okay, my femininity is not okay to the outside world if I'm dressed as a boy. But if I go out dressed as a girl, I can be as flaming as I want to, and I'm gonna work it. The first homecoming I went to, one of the teachers was like, if I see you in this again, I'm gonna escort you out. I'm like, how is that not appropriate? I'm doing the same dress code all the other girls are. If you don't like my chest, go take every padded bra off of everyone else in this room. Well, you don't like my hair? Well, then go take every track out of every girl in this room.
Tyra got her lips done.
I don't think Tyra did. Tyra is a sister, and those are her lips. Those are not fake.
The way they move. It's not like the size, it's the way they move on her face.
It's just, that's just her disposition.
Okay.
I don't think they're fake. They're real.
Those are natural lips. You can tell.
You had yours done? Oh, really? What you got in there?
Restylane. And what they do is they stick the needle in there, and while they're pulling it out, they're pumping the shit in there. Oh. It hurts like a motherfucker. It's tearing your lip open. But I will never do silicone. I want one more cc.
One more cc.
Yeah, a full syringe.
Yeah.
They were really big though. Like I need a refill. Badly.
You want them bigger?
Yeah.
I think they're fine just the way they are.
I want to get my nose done. I want to get just a little bit shaved off, and then just a little, like a tiny little bit. I don't want a huge change to my nose, just a little bit.
The first thing I get done is get new skin. That's the first thing I would get done. Can we talk about Tyra and her child? But it's just so shocking to me that she did it with a girl.
You've never slept with a woman?
Hell no.
I haven't either.
I think everybody should go fishing one time.
I have not, and I never will.
When she said child, I thought she meant like I have a cat who I call my son. When she talks about this. She talks about this person like it's he's the best thing, and I think that's so beautiful. But I think women are beautiful. I think they're amazing. I just don't want to sleep with them.
I get attacked by the lesbians. They all want me to have. They want to have my babies. All of them do.
Because they sit there and watch the show, and they see, Raven, and they're like, oh, they're attracted to it. And then you get out of it, and they're like, okay, well, now I can go talk to her. Because, it's so much easier to talk to the boy than it is to talk to the diva they see up there. I get a lot of lesbians who are like, will you give me some sperm? Will you donate your sperm? Have you ever thought about donating your sperm? I want to have your baby.
And I just want to show people that we're not stupid. We're not uneducated. We have jobs. And I can cook. People don't hate gay guys because they're gay. They hate anything that's feminine. They see anything that's girly or feminine or woman-like as something that's weak. And that's why I think we do drag, because we want to empower that deity feminine focus. You're a bitch. She's a bitch. You know you're a bitch, girl.
You know it.
I still love you. You're a bitch.
I own it.
You said you didn't like things, and then she asked you what you wanted to do, and you never gave an answer.
I spoke my mind several times.
You don't like to work in a group.
It's over. I mean, we won. I'm happy that we won. I'm just glad that we're not in a group anymore. I'm praying that we're not in the group for the next challenge.
Me
not
too.
This
me
group.
too.
Hallelujah.
Bro. Maybe we should say that we won because they just did a lot worse than we did, and not because we were perfect.
No, we were on point. We're almost like a dysfunctional family. Together, we hate each other, but at the end, when it comes down to it, we're a family and we stuck together.
Because I respect you, girl, but you were a bitch that day.
I don't care. Call me a bitch as long as you put a miss before it.
Miss Bitch.
Thank you.
You're welcome, diva.
You all knew that she was wrong. You all should have said something.
I can't be the bitch all the time.
It's not being a bitch. It's about you speaking what's right from wrong.
They both ganged up on you.
Day one, they would have lined us up.
And they would have been like, Juju, come here, you win.
I could be second to you.
I don't care. I'll stand in the back. And I'll be beautiful. My pretty will shine through. Bitch, I'm gorgeous.
Honey,
You're gorgeous. Honey.
Is she that dumb?
I think so.
Okay, you said it.
You offered. The next drag superstar shouldn't be a lazy bitch.
With a lazy tongue.
Hell, the group should have been called Sahara. because everything was on Sahara. She's
all
a
that-
professional dancer. She's not a professional drag queen.
Hi. Oh, Jesus.
What did I miss?
We were just talking about being professional. I work as a professional dancer. I think it does, you know, it helps my career as a professional female impersonator.
You probably have like 25. Why is Miss Janelle Monáe laughing right now?
My mama always told me, she said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? Was y'all talking shit about me while I was gone? No. I know how you shady bitches work. Just because I'm pretty. That just makes you look like a bitch, though. Just say it, girl.
You already all made me look like a bitch. I don't care anymore, girl. I'm over it.
What kind of guy do you like? What kind of guys?
Mostly bears.
Bear?
So you want them to like throw you down the stairs and flush your head down the toilet and shit like that, don't you?
Girl, no.
You nasty whore.
Girl, no.
Aren't you a bear?
Am I a bear? If I don't shave, I'm a bear, yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought a bear was just someone who liked big guys.
No.
Oh.
No, that's a chubby chaser.
What kind of
Jessica, you're really horny.
Do you think the next drag superstar is gonna be somebody who's just really quiet?
It's not that I'm being really quiet. Right now, I'm just chilling. I'm just thinking to myself. If you ask me a question, I'm answering. If I was a mute, I would look at you and like, bitch, don't talk to me.
I feel definitely blessed to have a relationship with my mother. When, you know, there's people who don't even speak to their mothers, and I know that she loves me, that's a given, but the acceptance thing and working towards that.
It's sad because her mother is there, but she's not getting the love that she deserves, and I think it's really ruining her.
She's trying, and I think it took like her separation from my father to, you know, like come back to the world. You know, there are things going on around, you know, besides the religion that you practice.
Yeah, I'm not sorry, yes I do. I'm not trying to be a bitch, I'm not trying to be a cunt, but that's how I feel. And this is a competition, and at the end of the day, I want to compete with someone that's going to give me a run for my money. I would rather compete in this competition against the fiercest than, and I'm not saying you're the weakest, but I want the fiercest. I want the bitches that have been in the game for a minute.
I just don't think, like, in 7 years of doing drag, only doing 7 shows, it seems to me like you like being a girl.
I don't have you. You know what I mean?
Has her.
Nobody has you.
I think that someone who's only done 7 shows doesn't seem like they want that. That was my thing. Whether you're whether you're 10 years old or 100 years old.
I don't think that I was rude. I think I may have said like one rude thing, but if I was rude, I was whenever they walked away and no one was there.
Like, you think you're a genuinely sweet person, as do I. But I'm sure that they were looking at it and heard like 1 or 2 things and they were like, oh, she's being a fucking bitch out there.
But you have a tone.
You think so?
I know so. I've known you for how many years?
I haven't been rude for years, Nicole, and that
I'm
pisses
saying
me off that you would say that.
Sometimes I know it's not right, and I apologize to all of Atlanta, and now they know why I don't dance. When they see this, they'll be like, okay, now we know why she doesn't do none of that here at
Let
home.
her keep walking her.
I'm ready to go home and see my baby. I'm really excited to go home and see my child. Mwah, mwah. My baby Lucas and the woman who gave him to me.
Thank you.
So what do you think is going on downstairs? Who was left?
What's wrong, Morgan?
Nothing.
No, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Staying silent. I am kind of scared that
That's
Raven...
why you're so quiet. I can tell.
I am scared that Raven's
totally
going to...
tell. Like, I read you as soon as you came in here.
You know, I was being crude, like, as a joke.
Right.
I am so happy that someone said something about Morgan's whoreness. There's a time and place, and I feel like she doesn't know either. I think Morgan needs to be knocked off her high horse because Morgan has put herself out there as this amazing performer that knows everything.
Are you guys comfortable with Tatiana being back here?
Her look for the runway was just, it was really, I don't know, scattered. I was confused.
Country realness, there's nothing really country about that at all. It looked like she was going to Walmart.
There's too many fierce queens in this competition for you to just kind of like say, oh, this will work.
Yeah. Well, she said it was based on her grandma who's from Alabama. That's how she dresses when she's getting off the airplane.
Well, you know what? Her grandma's not in a drag contest either. That's her
There's
story.
a difference between country
Well, then she should have been
and
wearing flip-flops.
Right.
I felt like she brought like 5 things and got on a plane and came here.
coming out with some busted black pants.
Just because she showed up looking like Holiday Heart doesn't mean But she did win the eating contest, and
of course she did. Oh my God, you're so shady. You're so mean.
Well, we all knew she was gonna win that.
She just unhinged her jaw.
She just released that lower jaw, honey. Boom.
So, Nick, I've never seen the side of you. I'm kind of worried. I'm getting pissed because she's still here and she hasn't done anything to prove that she needs to stay here. You're representing yourself, and when you go on stage and you know you look a hot mess, and you go up there and you act like you are the shit, and you know damn well that you're the most rotted queen on the panel.
She went out there in a curtain tied around her fat ass titties and went down there and earthquake down the runway, rolled around and got back up, and they said, you get a get out of jail free card. She beat me in the challenge because she had personality.
What would you do if Mystique came up here and was like, how about the challenge?
I would just congratulate.
I would pee.
I wish you would say what you really felt.
You guys have no idea who I am.
Right, but the thing you're giving me is like a pussy.
A pussy.
Yeah.
Kudos. You had something that they liked.
That sounds good.
That sounds good, but that's not how you really feel.
Right.
I won the challenge.
That's not
how I really feel?
That's not how you really feel.
Well, that's her girlfriend, so she's not gonna say anything different.
No, it's not about girlfriend.
Whenever you see your friends looking a mess, you help them, and when you don't help them, you're not being a friend to them. I have to be honest about my girlfriends too. If there's something not right, it is my job to let them know that it is not right.
You're trying to be the nice one.
But that's who I am.
Right.
I don't
But the lack of the decision makes you look like a doormat.
So don't call her your friend if you know she looks like a hot Walmart mess going out on stage and
You know
saying,
what? Think that I'm a doormat. Think it. And then when you find out about me a little bit more down the road, think what you want. She asked me if between that and another outfit. The other outfit that she pulled out was worse.
Where the fuck is her country realness look?
You don't know me. You don't know what angle I'm playing this game at. Underestimate me, please do. That puts me in a better position to screw you over.
I don't eat fried food. Fried food messes up my skin.
So every time we've been getting fried food, you haven't been eating it?
Like French fries from that place that we had the other day, I have to have it a special way. I just can't. I can't handle fried food. I've got to cry. I don't want this tape, please, no. I do not. I do not want this tape of me crying. I do not.
She didn't want to offend anyone. Like, well, I didn't wear this because I was going to offend people where I live. Bitch.
Like, how can that be offensive if you dress country? It's a look.
I think that if you would have did it, your friends wouldn't have been upset with you. Like, they would have knew this is part of the show and this is something that you have to do.
True, but you don't know my friends.
I don't think it's being disrespectful because if in that case, women can think we're being disrespectful by dressing up like that.
You need to forget the regular Mystique and transform in the things that the challenge wants.
Oh, no, sweetie.
Don't sweetie me, girl.
I'm trying to fucking explain myself when people just shut the fuck up.
Why is it making fun of him? Why isn't it paying tribute to it? I'm going to glamorize what my friends and my family are, and I'm going to wear their outfit, and I'm going to go out there with pride.
That built me up in the 4 years of my life, and
She had an outfit that she won in your video before.
to make it past round one. That is the honest to God truth, and this is the regarded person. I didn't even think.
She should have went home the first round. She didn't want to create anything but drama. And what she should have created was a country realness outfit.
Nicole's gone. Praise the Lord. She was hitting on me.
She was hitting on
She
you?
was hitting on you?
Yes. This part right here, we're gonna do a little lesbian kai action. She was the first one to go, me and Raven. I was like,
Back up.
Just things that Nicole Paige Brooks would say, like thinking I was hot and saying things and just no. That was the point when I was like, First of all, I ain't making out with nobody here. Second of all, I sure as hell am not making out with you. If I had to see those hammer toes hanging off those shoes one more time.
I think the skirt's fierce.
I think you look lovely, but this isn't a beauty contest. It's a drag contest.
Absolutely. And I'm in drag. So this is my drag.
I feel like it's like tired.
Tired? I feel like it's tired.
See, I don't think it's tired. I think it's new.
Thank you. Excuse me? Like, who are you, Little Miss Tiger Print?
But it's a contest, and I just want to see more.
Can I just tell her to shut the fuck up? She's so fucking quiet, and all of a sudden this comes out of her? I'm shocked.
I don't like people that pick on others because you're insecure. That's unacceptable.
Girl, fuck what you heard.
Morgan kind of defended me against Sonique today, which blew my mind because I thought she hates me.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Tatiana may be in the bottom 2.
You think Tatiana might be down there?
She was making Britney seem so dumb, but she wasn't imitating Britney. She was imitating someone that makes fun of Britney. But it wasn't Britney. It was making fun of Britney.
Britney would never sit on a game show with a cigarette. She was taking it like Saturday Night Live Britney.
Yeah.
Who cares about how she feels, or that's just noise. Oh my gosh, what if it is Morgan and Sonique?
Oh my God, that is going to be amazing.
When Tatiana steps out there, it looks like her heel is gonna break off. And when she steps down, it looks like it's her first time on the runway.
Her runway was better than Tatiana.
Everyone's runway is better. She just looks like she went to American Apparel. She's not costume.
I mean, that's been Tatiana's thing from day one. She thinks that she's here because she's the real one. She's serving realness.
They're gonna say something again to her about her runway. Because it's like they keep telling her things, and once again, like Mystique, she's not listening. So there's a chance that she might be in the bottom 2.
That's why she's here. That's what she's
Okay, but
thinking.
if you want to be a real girl, go be a real girl then.
Exactly, real girl don't do
But don't
shows.
come here and try and take someone else's title. Like, that's fucked up. Because Mystique should have gone week 1. Like, Shangela got robbed, I think. But I also know that I fucked up. I know that my chicken sucked. It didn't even get across the road, bitch. It got hit on the way over. No, and I should have wore that hair. Not that orange mop.
Raven, you are the person that more than anybody knows that no matter what you wearing, some things can happen because you are beautiful, you are gorgeous, and you need to lip sync for your life.
I'm sorry I'm attacking you. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. I think you look lovely, and I wished that I was kind of in your spot right now. You're more comfortable, and I mean, I wish I felt as comfortable as you did right now. I'm just a little insecure right now because I know I'll have to lip sync for my life. When you point your finger at someone, you have 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. And maybe I said that Tatiana's outfit was tired because I felt like my outfit was tired.
I feel like she apologized just so she'd look better.
They don't have a gay mother or
I
gay
think
family.
it's like one of the best things in the world because my gay mother is just like my real mom. I can't curse around her. I can't do certain things around her. Like, she treats you as if you're like, she treats all of her children as if we're her real children.
So you didn't have a mother, so what would you do? Just studying queens around you? How'd you learn to become the Raven that you are today?
Well, I got a lot of tips from hookers, the streets. That's why I look like this.
How many times have you been in a club and you just got done with a show and you don't feel like being bothered? And some little gay boy just runs up to you, can you please put me in drag? I'm like, what the fuck? And they be so cute, like, what the fuck you wanna do drag?
No matter what size, if you are fierce, you are fierce.
For as big as she is, she had 1 suitcase. You know she didn't have no country. She don't own no country. She's as big as a country.
She has left such an impression. Miss Mystique has left such an impression. Oh my God.
Well, because she fell on the stage twice and left an impression in the stage. And so it was just like, what?
I see with that camera on me and all I could think about was, ma'am, I don't want this recorded. Ma'am,
Get that camera off me. She was just very annoying.
Yeah.
She seems like she could be sweet, but it's like a sticky sweet.
Yeah, like I gotta watch you sweet. Ain't no such thing as no elegant stripper.
Yes, there is.
Yes, it is. I was just an elegant stripper the other day.
Good.
Cherry pie gift certificate. It's a stripper show in the evening gown.
I've seen a lot of Pandora's stuff, and all of her shoes are clear stripper heels. You know, it's not really high class, it's not really glamour.
I don't know who it was that said it, but they said that I was like the prettiest one out of all of us. Which I was like, yay.
I find myself getting ready and I don't have my nails on, and other people are asking me to help them glue this down, button this, and when it comes time for me, I'm like, everybody's gone. I don't know if this is an excuse or me rationalizing, but sometimes I feel that I just push everybody else so much that I forget to push myself. You know what I mean? So if you guys can just help me out and just kind of
push you,
kick me a little bit more.
They didn't particularly like the skirt. They thought it might have been too...
They said trashy.
Was it trashy? Well, no.
Somebody said tired.
I've already apologized to her. What do you want me to do? Pull her hair off?
No, not.
Yes, you. I know what you're doing. That's fucked up. But you know what? I'd rather go up against Morgan because I feel like she is somebody who is a competitor for me. That was just me being a bitch, and I apologize to her for it.
That's my reaction to that.
I'll forgive, but I won't forget the little comments that she made, especially the one about how I'm not a threat, because I am a threat now. And I won, and you got sent home.
I'm in the bottom 2.
If you're going home, they're not going to do a bottom 2. They're going to send you right home. A lot of people don't like Tyra. I personally like her. Tyra and I are a lot alike. She speaks her mind, and without apology. I can't wait to get married. After they passed Prop 8, I joined this no hate campaign. You know, it's over like 100,000 strong. I just look at it like this. Who are you to tell me who to marry? I want to get married one day, you know. Gay marriage is a human right. You're going to be in the public eye. You got to fucking
have a platform.
Have a voice.
Yeah.
Use it.
Okay, I gave Morgan first, of course. Juju second, of course, because she let me borrow the Raven. And you're my left-hand bitch now.
Why the hell does she choose Morgan before me?
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Who was next?
Me.
Sahara. Why not? Then.
Well, fuck you, all right. All right, Miss Ray. I thought we was girlfriends. I thought we was girlfriends.
And I knew because she had immunity.
But she went bam, contact,
bam,
2,
bam.
3.
Now the judges think I'm some two-faced bitch. When really I'm not. I'm just... It's really a one-faced miss, bitch.
If it bothered anyone, if they would have just said, could you keep it down? If your singing is bothering me, that would have been fine. But for you to sit there and lie and say that all of you asked me to stop singing when she is the only one.
I didn't say that.
Who can?
Everyone asked Tyra to be quiet and not sing obnoxiously loud for an hour, and she wouldn't listen to anyone.
Did anyone else hear her say that? Thank you. When you walked up to me,
And then I walked up to
me
you.
on the shoulder.
I tapped you on the elbow first.
And I pulled out one
And then
earphone.
I said,
and all I
Tyra.
heard,
And so I said, Tyra, can you please stop singing? And you're like, what are you talking about? Giving me that, I don't know what you're talking about, but I know exactly what you're talking about face. I'm not dumb. That's how it went down. You know that's how it went down. I didn't just come across the room and say, you're obnoxious, stop singing. That's not what happened. Can you please stop singing? It's obnoxious. And then you said, okay, sweetie. And I was like, all right then. It started off with me being friendly, but in reaction to your attitude, yeah, I had got a little bit, rude.
I would like it more. If you have a problem with someone, address it. And that's probably why I seem like a bitch. Because if I have a problem with someone, I have something to say to someone, I say it to them.
I'm not gonna replay it because I already know what happened and you already know what happened.
Okay, well,
I'm not replaying it with you over and over again. There isn't anything else to say.
But why are you talking?
Why are you talking?
Anyways,
thank you.
Back to what I was saying. You all act as if I jumped on this girl and beat her ass.
You did bump me over and over and over again because I started in one spot and I was in another. Because I had to keep on backing up because you kept on doing that on me. If you think you're already famous, you shouldn't be here.
Excuse me, I'm famous in Nicaragua.
It's just
If I don't like you, I don't like you.
And I don't like you. Are you happy? I don't like you.
I was
I'm saying
not
it to your
talking
face.
to you.
Then why are you looking in my direction? You were doing it. And you know that you were doing that. You're not a bitch. You may have bitchy moments, but you're not a bitch.
It's a little late to say that now, though.
Tatiana's definitely on her last nerve.
Everyone saw it, so I don't see why you're lying about it.
She needs a pill.
We've stated the issues that we've had. We've come to you with them. We've said them to your face now. You do with it what you will.
Tatiana's a bitch. Tatiana's this, Tatiana's that. Tatiana,
Hit the nail on the head so far.
Talk to me. Be an adult. Come and talk to me.
I understand where you're coming from because I love people to let me know. Face value.
Tyra, like just talking all about Tyra. And Tyra's sitting right there. If you have a problem with Tyra, that's not being an adult about it. That's being childish about it. Doing this, Tatiana, you're a bitch and I do not like it. That's being
I had
more
already
adult
said all that
about
the
it.
night before, though. Tyra has a baby.
Ooh, sorry for that baby, honey.
She's pretty.
Yeah, but you know what? So is everybody else. You know, she's really trying to make it look like she's the victim, and it's really bothering me.
She hated me because I said Beyonce had cellulite.
So she's a child. That's what it is. Children shouldn't be in a fucking next drag superstar contest, okay?
They said I had a chicken chest.
Girl, they also said you look like an old lady.
Oh, with Juju? Don't try it.
Girl, they said mature with
Looking like
me.
Mother of the Bride over there.
Girl, right?
Miss Irania, they tell you Middle Eastern, bitch.
They call me Middle Eastern.
Don't try it, Miss Juju.
I don't feel like me and Tyra really worked things out while we were in the Interior Illusions Lounge. I mean, the whole conversation, it was like talking to a brick wall.
I'm gonna take a step back, look at myself and reevaluate myself and give them a new me.
Well, feelings aside, we're all here together, right?
Exactly, and we got married today. We talked about it, all of us, and we argued a little bit, but then we both apologized to each other. Pandora apologized also, but with Juju saying that I'm rude, like, I listened to it, and I know that this is something that I will have to work on in order to continue to be in this competition.
I was shocked. I honestly expected Morgan and I to lip sync to the death. The very last challenge, I thought it was going to be Morgan and I.
I'm going to Miss Raven. I hope she does well. She better win it for me. And I hope Tyra opens up a little bit more to her criticisms, and I hope she opens up her personality a little bit more because she's a star.
I can't believe I fucked up. Bam! I get on stage. I freeze. What the hell are the damn lyrics? I am screwing up RuPaul's song right in front of her face. And it sucks.
I had fun out there.
I'm embarrassed. I feel as though I'm not worthy to be here. I'm so mad at myself right now. I'm going home. It's fine. Oh my God, I'm so ugly right now. Oh my God, look at this shit. I should have worn waterproof. I forgot to show my panties. Here, I'll show them now.
Show them out, yes.
This groove is so my God.
Little lady boys and girls. Lady box, lady box.
Tatiana, I'm confused by that look. Where she's going. She's so damn pretty that I guess it won't matter.
Hola, hola, hola!
Hey, girl, hi.
Oh my gosh.
Was it awesome?
Yeah, and you know what was more awesome was
What?
the audience that's down there. Like,
Yes. Was it what you expected?
my ad lib was not what I thought it was going to be at all. The music going and them screaming made it more fun, more believable, more real.
Raven, I don't care for her outfit. Her body's horrible. And she has her ass out. And the way that she's shaped. But that big old manly body, I don't know. Tyra's, once again, Beyonce. Everything's Beyonce. RuPaul should have just brought Beyonce here.
Beyonce does this thing with the mic, like she'll take the mic and she'll sing like this. So that's, I like this on the second verse.
I know Ru's gonna be like, you are a burning flame, but tonight, your candle was blown out. I just thought the way you said it was like, it's kind of rude.
Well, she thought it was rude, but she's rude. She's even the nicest person. She's been nothing but a monster. So I'm not concerned what she thinks of me, honey.
Nervous, but now seeing them over and over. You put a little lemon in your makeup to make it say it quicker. You know how like you work hard at something and then you see like the other girls who just throw stuff together? I was like, it's like pissing me off.
No, I'm very irritated. It like really irritates me.
When you take time to do your hair, and you create your costume, and you make sure everything is right and detailed.
But then they get to her and they're just like, oh, Tatiana. You know, her body doesn't look that great to me.
On stage tonight, they gave Tatiana so much praise. and she's standing there in some black tights with a panty pulled over it. And we had like these dramatic drag looks. I thought that was fucking ridiculous.
Tatiana's body is flabby. Like, she looks like she has the body of like some 12-year-old kid who just eats way too many snacks. Tatiana walks out there in a fucking pair of stretch pants and a ripped up wife beater, and they're like, oh my gosh, I fucking love it. You're so this, you're so that. But I think it's very irritating that they live for something that is nothing. Her attitude's like whatever, and her costume was whatever. What did she wear that week that purple skirt with that top? Pandora should have won that challenge.
It's like she's just here because she got a lucky shot.
Yeah.
I'll miss this place, and I'll miss the girls and Ru. I won't miss Merle, no, just kidding.
The way you said it kind of sounded like you gave up.
Yeah. Everyone liked my dress except for Connie. What's her name? The only thing I said back is like, okay, I give up on trying to figure out where I'm supposed to hem my dress.
Yeah, you did give up. You gave up a long fucking time ago. And for you to actually verbalize that, I'm glad that you did. So now they can see you are done.
I wouldn't have said that, girl. I would have just kept it.
I wouldn't have said I give up.
Yeah, I said it, and it's over with.
You were all over the place. I loved it.
I have a lot of fun, so.
Your interview was hilarious. Don't learn good English, please.
Don't learn it from her.
Oh, that's what's so endearing about you. That's what I love about you. Like, the way you express yourself and your broken English is very endearing.
You want to know what a golden shower is? You want to know?
Yes, I know now.
You know
the
now?
golden shower.
You have to do it in a tub, girl, or else the cleanup is just horrible. Now this is what they call a raccoon shower.
No, it's called a whore bath.
They all seemed like, oh my God, Raven. Like,
well,
so,
that's the first
like,
time that's ever happened.
over you.
Because honestly, like every time I go out there, I'm like,
They told me that they want to see more humor in the runway, and that's what
Maybe if you enter with a monkey.
I have a friend who makes costumes. Almost 90% of her costumes are made out of fabric like that, or something like that. And everyone's like, what the fuck? It's almost like it's tacky. Like everything she wears is just really either costumey or really cheap looking. To me, it's not leopard, it's Dalmatian. I wouldn't wear it, but for you, it's cute.
I've never read a Jackie Collins book. I think there's like sex novels, aren't they? They're like horny things, right? Was she in Dallas? Am I wrong? Probably.
Tatiana's an airhead. Tatiana doesn't have an opinion or a voice. The only thing she has is a pretty face. And even that, I'm getting sick of.
You model yourself after Britney Spears so much, and that's what I see it as.
Back it up.
That, to me, looks Britney to me. What do you guys think you'd do if you guys had to go up against each other?
Well, I dance for my life.
Hey, with that attitude. Yeah, if you guys both had to lip sync for your lives.
Yes, lip sync for my life.
Don't be mad at me for asking you these
I'm
questions.
not asking. No, I'm not mad.
You're like yelling at me right now, girl. I'm your friend.
I'm aware. Sweetie, what else am I gonna do? Come on, let's be honest. Let's get off
Don't fucking give up, Tatiana, for real.
I'm
You're
not
gonna
giving
start
up. For
pissing me off.
me to
Just
give
keep
up, it's for me to say I'm done. I'm not giving up.
Tyra's butt, it was like padded horribly wrong and lumpy. It was two butts. Blah, blah, blah. She has a lot of excuses. And her book cover was terrible. Stop. Thank you. Fucking twat.
If you're gonna look like a Coke whore, okay, have a mirror plate with Coke lines on it and be serving it up.
Because I don't think you look like a Coke whore. But do you act like that when you're out there? Because I don't get to see you. Are you acting all like...
It might be
No, I'm not acting
the bra. It might be the bra on your...
She made a dress. They read her for filth. It was not cute. Get over it. She went out there with a horrible book cover, a horrible interview, and a horrible dress. No offense.
If she wants to wear it, then she wants to wear it. Everyone doesn't look good in stripes.
It's almost like they give her so much praise and make her feel like no matter what she does out there, she'll get away with it. All she does is ever get praise. Every fucking week. Even the week that you should have won the challenge, she shouldn't have won that. And like when she does her runway, it's very like, almost like, you know, did you see her do that? That's almost like an overzealous way to show your confidence. Her interview was shit. Her look was shit. Her book cover was shit. Her trying to launch and sell her book to the judges was shit. She's shit. She looked like a fucking drowned rat today. Her wig looked greasy. The bangs were just a parted mess. There's nothing about her that's polished. And I think that they're slowly seeing that. And they're like, okay, what more are we gonna see from you?
After seeing the way that Tatiana reacted to Ru's decision, I honestly was hoping that Ru was like, you know what? I changed my mind.
Thank you, Tatiana, and join the other girls.
I'm so fucking pissed. Tatiana should have got home a long time ago.
What I was surprised about with all of them is there was none of this diva stuff that I really expected.
We all kind of have this suspicion that Tyra's doing like a fake out type thing with her foot.
Raven, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's challenge. Thank you.
Suck on that, Tatiana. That just goes to show you Tatiana is about face value. So fuck you, Tatiana.
To be told that my lipstick didn't match my fucking outfit? Are you kidding me? Who gives a shit about my lipstick?
See, and the thing is with this, you're doing a throwback to Bollywood. You're supposed to have jewelry on. Bollywood bitches have on way more than that.
I know.
What's Bollywood?
Like, they lucky I didn't have a big-ass rhinestone bindi. But I ain't mad. I'm just a little bitter.
It's like there's this, you will make eye contact with them, but we're all talking, but you won't look at me. Or when I'll be answering a question, I can get half of a sentence in and you'll cut me off and go to something else. So then that makes me not want. And then this came along and I went for it to really answer questions. It makes me really not, by that, I mean, I'm not going to conversate with you. I'm not going to invest time.
I think it's converse.
Huh?
Just say talk. I'm not gonna talk to you.
And I do have that.
I would like one.
But it's just like, at this point, I know the answer. All of you guys think that I'm like shit, that I'm like nothing.
I would never say that. Her interview was shit. Her look was shit. Her book cover was shit. Her trying to launch and sell her book to the judges was shit. She's shit. I would never say that.
We've had conversations and we do have things in common.
And no, I don't have anything in common with her. And I'm still very quiet and I still sit back and I still am very observant. That's just the way I've always been.
Everyone at home will tell you how shy I am when I'm around people I don't know, how soft-spoken I am.
And then 20 minutes later, you're sucking their dicks behind the dumpster. Fucking whore.
Like, to me, you're the epitome of a Britney Spears fan. Where it's just all about being a teen queen and cutesy and being a girl and all that. She's a Britney Spears fan, and I don't like Britney Spears fans. I mean, as stupid as that sounds, but...
What about Beyonce fans?
I like Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
And I've gotten along with everyone here except for... Well, I mean, there are a few people I didn't like, but that's because no one really liked them.
Let's name them now.
I didn't like Sonique because she was a bitch. She was a complete cunt to me.
She was really mean to you. Yeah, I do have to agree.
And, you know, Morgan, I hated her at first, but I liked her in the end.
I don't hate her. It's just I look over, I'm like, why is she still here? Why? And I think that if Jujubee was to go home and Tatiana was to stay, she robbed another person. I'm not a bitch. People read me that way.
I thought that she could be someone I could look up to, seeing as how she is older and she's been doing it longer. Can Raven walk down the street and look like a female? No.
I think she's thinking, they think I'm beautiful and they think I'm Tati with a body. Like, that's gonna wear off soon, honey. That's like with the fucking drag mama competition. She picked the pretty one, the younger looking one, the one that didn't have a lot of wrinkles on their face, one more slimmer, and then gave me the oldest looking one. I think he was the oldest one. And who won? I knew I had to work harder, and so I did that. Not only because I knew I needed to compete, but also to kind of slap that bitch in the face. Tatiana's all about aesthetics, what looks pretty, and no substance, no soul. Anytime you're asked an opinion of anything, you just kind of like brush it off like, I don't want to answer it, you know? Or when you do give an answer, it's like a PC answer or something that someone would want to hear.
Maybe she just doesn't get it. Maybe she just doesn't want to step out of her shell and try new things.
I was in the same place that you were in right now, honey.
No, and
I can do the exact same thing too. You know, I've gone through the shit that she's going through right now. Like doubting yourself and all that. I'm over that. I'm over that phase.
I even said it on stage that she is trying now. But
now
it's too late. It's too late to try when you should have been trying weeks ago.
No, and that's the thing is like, yeah, and she's like, but I'm gonna do it being me. Okay, being you
is not what the judges
It's not what they're wanting, obviously.
Tatiana doesn't understand why we're saying all this. I think she's taking it so personally that it's affecting my friendship with her.
Even if you agree with the majority when it's against your friend, I feel you've got to defend your friends. If that means just lying, you can think it in your head all you want to. You know your true feelings. That's what I would have done.
I don't see a superstar in her. I don't. I think she just wants to be a girl.
All of our looks, from your teen look to your look you are now, changed. Juju's changed. Mine changed. From all of hers, it was that short skirt to another short skirt to another short skirt with fabric wrapped around it. That's basically the same look she's been given the entire competition.
Her looks aren't working because she's just stuck in that realm of I am a girl. All of us can pull that off. Let's elevate it.
She doesn't have the confidence on stage. She doesn't have the courage to challenge herself. And she doesn't have the experience in knowing what drag really is. I think she has that image in her head and that it's just stuck there.
That's sexy. That wearing a short skirt is what you have to do to be sexy.
She might feel more comfortable as a woman. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
You have a burning fire that's waiting to come out and I see it, but you're comfortable.
I'm not comfortable.
You're not comfortable with it?
If I was comfortable being pretty, I would not have sacrificed my job and flown across the country to come here.
When Ru says charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, yes, I do think you possess that, but I think they're wanting to see so much more. It almost seems like you weren't ready for this.
She can't keep relying on her beauty because there were 12 pretty girls here. Maybe 11. But there were like 11 pretty girls.
There were 12 girls here, and out of those 12 girls, 11 of them were absolutely beautiful. One of them was not.
Oh my God.
Let her be.
No, we are. We didn't say a name.
Oh my God.
But
Tatiana probably wants to punch me in the face right now or cry. You're like my best friend here.
I mean, you don't have to lie.
No, I'm not a liar. I love you. Like, you're my friend for life. You know what I mean?
I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you.
I love you and good luck. Cheers.
This fucking one.
I mean, that's all really I can say to you right now. With that fucking ugly ass dress.
It's so ugly that I love it because I imagined it. If we end up lip syncing, guess what? I don't want to battle you. I'll sing the backup. You sing the lead.
Have a safe flight.
Bye, Tatiana. What has that done for you?
I just didn't like the bottom of the dress. It was like all over the place. It didn't seem complete.
It's youthful.
Well,
and that's the thing is they wanted to see they said everything you wear is so mature.
It's so mature
and matronly. Fuck. I encompass what a drag superstar should have, and that's grace and dignity, wit, beauty, glamour, but also humility at the same time.
I think that I definitely made an improvement coming here. On my first day, you all thought I was quiet, shy bitch. I did everything out of my way to make you all not think that Tyra is the way that you think Tyra is.
We all have the package. We all have the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. We're all cunts, okay?
Tyra's answers seem like something that a pageant queen would say. She knows what to say and when to say it. She knows when to put it on.
I think I have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, and so does Raven. Tyra has talent. Tyra is unique. I can see that. Nerve. She had the nerve to wear those ugly ass shoes. I give that to her. Charisma, I don't see any. She's just unt.
When you've been like the shitty end of a deal so much, you like keep people at a distance.
All of us know that. That's why. I like you more. Can I tell you that?
You did. You opened up a lot more.
And I'm so mad the other girls didn't get to see it. All I wanted to see, Tyra, was Tyra. I don't care about seeing nobody else. I just wanted you. I didn't want you to put a front up with me. I just wanted you to just be you, and I finally see you.
We all got bruised, but we still had fun.
Tyra shoved my heel in Juju's eye.
Ow, my eye! Ow, ow, ow.
Tyra scratched me, elbowed me, took my makeup off of my left eyebrow. Do I even have makeup left on my face?
She said it like, Mama, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Bitch, you knew what you were doing.
I don't know if the girls felt that I was being a brat or a diva. I just wanted to make the music video special and give it my all.
My favorite part of doing the music video was in the mirror.
That was my favorite part too.
When I was a little boy, that's what I did. I'd have the boombox blasting and whatever song was on, I'd grab whatever was close to me that looked like a microphone and I would just be singing to myself and watching myself in the mirror. Who hasn't done that? Who hasn't had a song on and been in the mirror while they're getting ready and just loving themselves? Like, who doesn't want to do that?
That's exactly what it felt like to me. All that it was missing was a towel on my head. Because when I was a little boy, that's what I used to do. That used to be my hair.
I think Mystique just gave up.
I think she gave up too, and I let her
I think
know.
Mystique was full of excuses.
Yep.
Because we never say anything to her about her being her size.
No.
She always brought
I
that
did.
up.
She grabbed my belt and put it around her. And I said, girl, that belt snaps when I put it on. And she was like, what are you trying to say? I was like, well, you're fat.
That was really mean.
What?
Just kidding. I realized she's only done 7 shows in 7 years.
You can't count her 7 years because her 7 years was living as a woman. That wasn't doing drag.
True. And that's what I think it is for her, is feeling like a girl. I've been doing it the same amount of time and I've busted my ass to perform. And I would not come here and feel confident to stand up against you two, let alone the other ones that have been doing this forever. That was the other thing that pissed me off. She had to question why. Oh, really? Well, and how was that for, RuPaul?
Like,
you're questioning me?
You're doubting me, bitch? And Tatiana is one of my best friends. And
Tatiana's performance paled in comparison to Jessica's. Jessica and then Tatiana. And it was like Jessica was working her ass out. Tatiana cannot perform. It's very boring and her hands are like lizard hands and she's just like, oh. She's dipping down low and picking it up slow and her noonga is hanging out the bottom of her underwear. And the way she did, whatever, I'm not gonna talk about her. Who's next? A lot of her stuff looked like, girl, you hot glued and fucking stitch witched that thing. But at the same time, it was better than Tatiana's. I was honestly threatened by her because we've been up for a lot of awards together. She always wins. I never win them.
Because you don't deserve them.
Sonique, I think she got robbed. Not saying that Morgan robbed her, but I think that if she would have picked a more distinctive character to play in the game show, because I pictured her going far.
Trust.
Trust.
And I thought that was so high. And she was the person I painted with.
Is she going to be memorable for people?
That's, I don't know.
Because I couldn't remember who went next.
Yeah, no one's gonna remember.
And then, there was Nicole Paige Brooks.
I don't know if I even want to start with her.
16 years, there should be more to her. She seemed very thrown together.
Big mouth, small dick.
Her idea of glam was nothing. Honestly, Nicole Paige Brooks should have never been here. I don't know how she sold herself to make it here, but she should not have been here.
Shangela, she's only been doing it for 5 months. I feel like if she were seasoned,
I think she could go far.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Okay, I say we do. I say we all walk out together. All 3 of us. Hand in hand. After I wash mine. Because I just touched you. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Oh, let's go! Oh my God! Oh!
Keep your eyes on the stars. You'll never be one. The fuck does that mean?
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.